Alrighty, hello there. It is Monday, a Monday of some kind of day, and some kind of month, and some kind of year, and yeah, today it's time to play some more Dragon Quest XI. Which is probably not, kind of come to be expected at this point, considering we've been playing it for like, what, 10 days in a row? If the titles are to be believed. With some breakage here and there, you know, it took a bit of a pizza tower break that one time, but yeah. Onward to some more DQ. And I think we are getting ever closer to the end. After the world-shattering events surrounding the birth of the Lord of Shadows, Proto awakens in the undersea kingdom of Nautica to find that he's been turned into a fish. As Mardigan's forces assail the undersea city, Queen Marina saves our hero by sending him soaring surfaceward. The local fisherman reels him in, and the spell is broken. He is human once more. The fisherman, Blue John, is quick to realize that there's something special about Proto. And after bringing him ashore, he informs him of mankind's only remaining refuge, the last bastion, where a great hero serves as a symbol of hope to a few straggling survivors. He decides to head there in order to pursue the new purpose Queen Marina gave him of finding all his friends and bringing an end to this dark age of dread. But as Blue John's insistence, he spends a night in his little hut on the Emerald Coast first. Yeah, these last few sessions we've been doing have mostly been, you know, a bunch of side stories with our party members. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that now we're back in the saddle again as the hero. And yeah, not much to do, but you know, we've been tasked to head back to Cobblestone. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't know if I want to fight that many things since it's just you know, just me, myself, and I. But I think there'll be some new enemies, maybe. I probably didn't end up worrying about it too much, you know, considering the circumstances. Let's just keep going that way. That was the King's Barrow. Wow. We were there like dozens of hours ago. Imagine that. It feels like just yesterday. I guess that's kind of how it feels when you space these streams out as much as I do, because, like, you know, there's a bone dragon. As you know, it's 10 parts of this doesn't sound like that much, but then you kind of consider the fact that I only stream 3 times a week, which means we've been doing this for 4 weeks. That's how time works, and time still confuses me sometimes, because it's like, well, what the heck? How did I get here? I mean, you may find yourself in a beautiful house, with a beautiful wife. This is the same as it ever was. Or something to that effect. But yeah, the world has become a lot gloomier since we were last here. Darkened skies all around. And this foreboding music, which... I had been saying this entire playthrough that I would like some sort of respite from the world map theme that we've all come to know and love, but... Well, you know, you wouldn't hope that be under these circumstances, you know, the world kind of turn into dookie, as you might call it. Further proving that this game does in fact have some pretty good tracks. It's just that some of them are just reused a little bit too much, in my opinion. I just realized that maybe I shouldn't have called my title this, because I called it "We're Going Back to Cobblestone," but no, we're not going back to Cobblestone. We're going to the last bastion. Totally different. I love spending all my MP on things that don't deserve it. Order for 200 different species of monster. Oh, okay. I guess the red-eyed monsters account is different from your regular. I'll turn my back fire you. There's no place to be wandering around on your own. Head south to the last bastion. You'll be safer there. Might have made a wrong turn. Cool crossbow. I love the crossbow. It's been nothing but helpful ever since I've obtained it. I almost wonder if there's a way you could disable the crossbow. Because like every time that it's been used in this entire playthrough is like on complete accidents. War cry to end all war cries. Spooky. There we go. We can kind of handle our own. A dragon horn. It's not preferable to, you know, having some pals around, but you know. We can manage just fine. Anyway, we're back here. Dog. It's Sandy the dog. It's been about 1,000 hours since I last saw you, buddy. That's not quite true. It's been a little less than that. Just a little. Dog. It was just yesterday when me and this dog were fighting alongside each other like brothers in arms against the army of slimes. That was about what, 30 hours ago? My only real measurement of time in this world is measuring how long a game took to play. Anyway, we saw you about 30 hours ago in Dragon Quest time. Well, we made it back home. Look at that.
Sandy,
It's Germa.
there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask?
We also haven't seen Germa in 30 hours.
Oh my, it's really you, isn't it?
No. If that was a choice.
And you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things.
It is a good thing that they're a little sparing on which, you know, piece of dialogue or dialogue choices, because I have no self-control.
Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby.
Hello there, Scoot. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend?
Welcome home.
Yeah, we made it back home. What's left of it?
It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came.
And now our home has been turned into a rest base.
I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold.
Oh yeah, you know, I had a weekend, and it existed.
Village, and then he ordered his men to kill us.
You have your driver's test in an hour 20. Nice.
But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives.
Well, I hope it goes well for you. You know, all the best and all that. Be sure not to GTA your way across the city.
But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground. And
That usually does not lead to good results.
Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm.
Also might be back and forth. That's cool. That is just fine. Sandy the dog.
Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He just
Sandy
got
was a
home after a
squirrel.
long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
It's the written one. Oh, Well, still, be sure not to GTA your way through that either. I don't know how you do that, but you know, just general life advice and avoid GTAing just in general, I suppose. In any aspect of life, that if you can help it. Yeah, back in Cobblestone, we have not been here in a very long while, huh? Not since we saw it first burn down, thanks to those Heliodor dudes, or Jasper more specifically. I still love the way Hero just picks up and throws things down. Like he does this such. I don't know how I would describe his motions as he does it, but he's like yeah, just yeah. That's how he throws things down. Just, yeah. You really wanted a GTA it. Unfortunately, I don't think that would work out for you, because I don't think, like, you know, whoever's giving you the test, I'd be like, whoa, you've got some moves. Giving you your driver's license right away. Oh, yeah, no, this isn't Cobblestone. This is the Last Bastion. Completely different. It's like, you know, if you just take Heliodor's... Hold on. I'm trying to do something funny. Damn it! I don't work my dang old. What is this? How'd I even get here? I don't think I've ever even pressed plus in my entire life. Okay, what I was trying to say is, you know, just take this moment of Cobblestone here and just like put Groucho Marx glasses over it. No, this isn't the Last Bastion. Is this? I mean, God damn it! I am ruining everything. At first you thought I was saying GPA. Yeah, no. Well, I guess if you're doing a test, you want a good GPA on the test. Though I guess if you're gonna only end up doing the test once, then yeah, I guess good GPA is important. You know, you only have one thing to base it off of. You want a good GAPA.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Big good news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited, hmm?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
Kind of a bad time, but I do want to talk about a weird dream I had, but I'm gonna wait till there's less story. There's been a lot of story in these last few parts.
Little soldier.
Which isn't a bad thing, but you know, kind of inappropriate to be bringing up weirdo dreams during this touching moments.
I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you.
Oh boy, that'll be interesting to see how they react to that specific moments. It'll be like that one scene from the Fanny Marvel movie. Did we just lose?
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place.
I'll have you know that it took all my self-control that when we got to that moment in this playthrough, I didn't go, did we just lose?
Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from.
Insert funny high message here. Ligma balls. Oh, Green Squid, you and your funny high messages. You're such a little scamp. You little rapscallion. You little goblin. You little knob tickler. Hello, Green Squid. How you doing today? I hope you had a good weekend. Also, who won the Splatfest, by the way?
Fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us.
I didn't participate in it all, but I guess I'm still curious.
Now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in
Whoa, what did I just do there?
Set by darkness.
You love when main characters lose in games. Well, just stick around so whenever we get to Whoa! Whoa, something just came off of my... Whoa. Oh. Oh. I guess screw just fell off my desk. I'm gonna have to do something about that later.
Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here? Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love.
Keyboard one. Wow. I can't believe it. I never would have thought. I always forget I stream on YouTube too. Yeah, I've had that happen before where I'll be talking to people on Twitch, people on YouTube are like, who the heck you talking to, dog?
He may be the last person.
It's like, oh, you know,
but you
the voices.
Talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try. Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
Anyway, thanks for asking, Greensgood. I'm doing fine. I had a pretty peaceful weekend. I didn't do anything crazy. I just sort of hung out, and you know, I watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the Cyberpunk series that came out like a couple of years ago, apparently, which is hard to believe. Just because I heard it was good, and I decided to give it a shot. And you know what? I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but it is pretty nifty. I can see now why people were gaslit into thinking that Cyberpunk was actually good the whole time, because the series is actually pretty neat. Not exactly what happened between you and the king, but it's time to let bygones be bygones. Really should go and see what he has to say. Find the big king in a big time with no fight. You can't miss it. Be on their best behavior, won't you? This isn't the time to be picking fights. Streamer used to watch all the time, started streaming on Twitch, so now they stream on YouTube. It's in vertical. You can't watch it. How does that work? I didn't even know you could stream on vertical. Anyway, I gotta go see the king. I mean, I guess if you're streaming on a phone, but like why? Maybe I'll do that for April Fools. I'll just stream like my normal game, but it'll be in portrait mode. I'll somehow find a way to stream in portrait mode. You know what I actually wanted to do? I probably shouldn't be saying this stuff out loud, but I had an idea for an April Fool's stream that I could do next week, where I was gonna play Skyrim, but I was gonna try to find mods that like change the entire game to look like Dragon Quest 11. Like I was gonna have the player model just be an awful rip of hero with like weapons and slimes, but I kind of found out that Skyrim doesn't really have any Dragon Quest mods, like neither version, neither the original version or the special edition. None of them have any Skyrim mods. I mean, any Dragon Quest related mods. And that made me kind of sad because I thought it was a pretty cool idea, but I don't think I'll be doing that. It's like I'm remaking every Sonic game that's not Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Oh, what game are they remaking? Is it Generations? Because I don't know if that's really a remake. Why can't they just film horizontally and cut it for TikTok? I don't know. That's a good question. DQ is way too small of a game for how good it is. It's not really. It's not. I mean, it's small over in the West, but in you know, in Japan and whatnot, no, it's huge down there. But I guess it's one of those things where it's weird here in the West, because I think Final Fantasy kind of took the reins as like the classic RPG. Sonic Heroes. Hold the fuck up. They're not remaking Sonic Heroes, are they? Are you lying to me? I'm literally going to the internet right now. I don't believe you. Generations of the remaster. Yeah, April Fool's is soon. I guess maybe I'll figure out how to do something with it. It's alleged, not official. Okay, it's allegedly. I laugh very hard if they remade Sonic Heroes.
Alive and well, I see.
You're finally awake.
You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended.
Well, I choose to take that rumor as I take any other rumors. It's just, you know, with massive grains of salt all over the place.
I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you. I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain. Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
You can't wait for exactly 100 YouTubers to make goodbye videos. Oh man, my goodbye video is gonna be massive. Like I'm gonna commit a crime on video. I'm gonna go out with the bang. Let's just say yeah.
See. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me there.
The person who leaked it is very credible. I don't believe in any of them supposed leakers. They're all a bunch of scum suckers. No, they're not.
And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here.
Maybe not.
There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive?
Please don't make this a prompt. Okay, thank you.
I see.
Your Majesty.
I'd have quite a guffaw if Sonic Heroes did in fact get a remake. That would make me very boisterous.
The hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Quite boisterous.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival, though you may not wish to at first.
What do you mean? Who are they calling this hero guy? I'm the hero. Hero returns. It seems everyone is gathering Northgate to welcome him. I know very well that you two have had your differences in the past, but you must set him aside for now. The only creative April Fool's video I've seen was Scott Kramer's. He made a video addressing the controversy, and he had a bunch of other YouTubers make up fake stuff he did. I kind of had an idea for that in the past, just make a fake apology video, but I think that would, I don't know if that'd go over well. I mean, my favorite kind of April Fool's jokes is always the kind where it's like, this is so stupid, there's no way this is real, but then it is real. Like I remember Darkest Dungeon, like made a joke about adding PvP into Darkest Dungeon, and then they actually did do it. It was not an April Fool's joke, it was real. Or like Far Cry Blood Dragon, seeming like just a silly fake trailer, and then it's real. I think that'd be kind of the April Fool's jokes that I'd like to do, where it's like, you know, it seems like a really dumb joke, but it's actually, you know, me kind of doing something kind of cool for once in my miserable life. You know? Apparently will also be an Unreal Engine game, also allegedly. Well, I guess I have been meaning to replay through Sonic Heroes just because, I don't know. I guess I kind of owe it to someone that played that game and many other Sonic games as Bab. A fatalistic. So yeah, you love a dumb joke, but then it's Israel. Yeah. I guess that'll be the joke. I'll be doing like something, and then I'll just have like an Israel jump scare, just like a map of Israel, I guess. Hello, Germa. So even though I'm not going to do the silly Dragon Quest idea, I'll think of something. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was the best April Fool's joke. That was pretty cool. Like just the whole like actual visual novel starring Sonic the Hedgehog. Just out there for the world, for the whole world to see. Yeah, no, not Israeli. Yeah, just the company of Israel. I am on. People are always saying how they're on the map. Well, I'm literally on the map because I am a country. I am the table. Not gonna lie, I got a little lost there. I'm too busy talking about Sonic, I guess. Oh, it's you.
The luminary lives.
Oh, don't you mean Darkspawn?
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety. Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him. He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
We were in a chat the other day, and you were talking about being Canadian, and someone started talking about how Canada's prime minister was a coward, and that even though the president sucks, I don't know. I read that out of order. Listen. I don't know if I'm qualified to talk about Canada, the prime minister. I don't think I'm honestly even qualified to talk about how things are run here, in the place I actually live in. And also, no, I'm not going with Hendrik. Screw you.
I can well understand the ill will you feel. But there is no other save yourself.
The only Canadians that I am very qualified to talk about is Super Best Friends play, but they broke up a long time ago.
Differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
Yes.
Good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
Alright, I guess we'll go help out Hendrik. Although I want to go heal my MP first. And probably save. And probably do many other things. Actually, that's probably it. No, I don't really know anything about how Canada is ran. For all I know, it could be like the Magi from Evangelion. That's how Canada is ran. They just consult a supercomputer. I like how I walked in through the door when that place has no walls. You don't need a door. I guess that's just polite. We'll say though, I think call me crazy, but I've been seeing a lot of yokes about like other nationalities. Like, some people be like, "Ew, that person's French," and I think people have actually started taking that actually too far, where it's like, Because I see people say that's like actual French people's face, like, ew, you're French. Like, well, oh, hey, whoa, oh, hey, whoa there, partner. Like, I know it's all a funny joke, but I feel like it gets taken to a point where it's like, maybe like throwing it back, like a little bit. I was talking about how doctors wouldn't get paid if it wasn't for citizens getting sick, so they might do malpractice on purpose. I had to tell them something about free healthcare. That's how I make my winnings. Someone will show up with a broken leg, and I'll break their other leg, and I'm like, oops, actually, both your legs are broken, dude. You should have that checked out. Works every time, and they don't even notice that I broke their other leg. I don't know much about that Trudeau person, but I do know about that time he did blackface. That's about it. That's about my only frame of reference. So, you know, not the best first impression, I suppose.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the last bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell ya. You can obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born lucky. Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me. Right, here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them. Oh, don't look so worried. You'll be fine.
I'll tell you what, you could stick your pointy end of something into something. Dude.
Enemy forces! Here they come! Yeah.
It's a lot of monsters. I don't know how the Switch is still alive.
Positions, men!
Ah. Rah. It's still kind of cool seeing the greatsword version of these cutscenes, even though I've only seen the regular sword. These blighters are tough. Got a bit of advice for you. A lot of soldiers are too proud to run away from a fight. You're bitten off more than you can chew. Better to be honest with yourself. I feel like the monster's too tough for your chance, so you're not ready for them yet. Go to the cave east of here and use the wimpy monsters to punch the mags, and come back here when you... Did you just tell me to grind experience? You don't see that every day. You know, this game does run pretty well on the Switch. Which is like... I don't know, it's kind of a coin toss on how games actually run on the Switch, and I think I don't need to grind. Because sometimes you'll have third-party games that, you know, they don't look too great and they don't run too great either, but then you have games like this that somehow run well and they look pretty alright too on the system too. I kind of compare it to what it was like in the Wii U era, or not the Wii U era, but the Wii era. Or you'll just have some people that are very, very familiar with the hardware and can do some really cool stuff with it. But then most of the time, you'll just not so much. I guess that is kind of my big hope with whatever the heck Nintendo's next console is, where it's like, hey, it would be nice to have a console where I could be excited for a part of a game instead of being like, oh man, that's gonna run like crap. Man, my excitement for something has never faded harder. Might as well. My excitement for something has never faded harder. When the entire Kingdom Hearts series was announced for the Switch, only to find out that they're only coming to Switch on using cloud versions of cloud versions of the games, which is bizarre considering that it's a collection of mostly PS2 games and PSP games and whatnot. But like I kind of tricked myself a little bit because it was like, oh yeah, I guess it makes sense that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be cloud, but then I found out that the rest of the versions of the games were cloud. I'm like, oh. You think the Switch managed to be as powerful as the PS5 or Xbox Series X console when docked and be the best console? Now, supposedly, and I'll take this, with massive grains of salt, as I was saying earlier, but apparently, one of the big hopes for Nintendo's next console is that it's basically going to be the Switch, but with power closer to the PS4, I think. Which that is pretty much all I would want out of it, honestly. Oh, cool! That came in handy. Because the thing is, like, the Switch can make some really cool, some really great looking games. Like, before I played Dragon Quest XI, I played Mario Odyssey, and that was like one of the earliest Switch games, and that game looks amazing. Of course, you have third-party games like this that still look good, and you have, a bunch of first-party stuff like the Zelda games or Xenoblade. That all hold up pretty well. Even though the Switch's hardware is, like, strange. I like how we're having this casual conversation while Hero is just, like, basically soloing all these monsters. It's like we're playing Dynasty Warriors, but with Dragon Quest, which does exist. It's called Dragon Quest Heroes. I wonder if Dragon Quest Heroes is any good. I know it exists, which is basically Dynasty Warriors Dragon Quest, which Dynasty Warriors anything is usually a recipe for success, but I don't know. I don't hear people talk about that one a whole lot. I'm gonna go heal. We're gonna make a dock and make it into something as good as PS and Xbox. It'd be perfect. Perfect for family and serious play at home on the go. And Pokemon. Yes. That's kind of, I think, what was kind of the strange appeal that I'm gonna dip for a second and go sleep. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, you guys will be fine without me. I'm just gonna go sleep for a sec. I think in a lot of ways the Switch has kind of captured a similar success to the Wii. Because the reason why the Wii had such mass appeal is because it was like the perfect retirement home console. Right, just like toss the Wii into the retirement home, watch your grandpas and granddads and grandmas all just gathering around the campfire playing Wii Sports. And I kind of feel like the Switch has a lot of the same appeal as that. Especially since, you know, Nintendo is never going to beat the Goofy allegations. You know, they're always going to be making weirdo stuff, which is what I like. I like when they make weirdo stuff. I guess the big difference is that you do have kind of a large variety of different kinds of games to play on the Switch. You know, between whatever the heck Nintendo cooks up in their twisted minds, or a lot of really good third-party support. You know, like games like Dragon Quest. Have you ever played Pokemon Battle Revolution? Out of curiosity, Scoots? Because I know that when I first played that game, one of my dream games was always like, wow, what if we had a game that looked like Pokemon Battle Revolution, but you could actually walk around those giant arenas and the cities surrounding them? That was always like a big dream game of mine when I first played Bat. Did they respawn? Or did I miss one? Hang on a minute. They did respawn. Did I not have to fight those? Oh. Whoa. Okay, that was a severe waste of time.
Behind you!
Well, basically the whole appeal of Pokemon Battle Revolution is like, see, back in my day, a lot of the games were on handhelds and not on console, so the big appeal of games like Stadium and, you know, Battle Revolution and Coliseum was like, what if you could play with your favorite teams, but in 3D? And honestly, Battle Revolution to this day is still one of the best looking like Pokemon games out there. Like, it is aged surprisingly well.
If we are to escape this one, have at them!
How about you? Oh man, you could tell that those slimes were evil because they had red eyes. There's a reason the Switch is good selling. It's because of arms, baby. Arms sweep.
Rest of the spectral sentinels spake truly when spaketh thee, Hendrik. Thou art without a shred of guile. Any other would have fled the field long ago.
I like that skeleton guy just shaking in the background. That guy is me at all times.
Our reward for tearing thee limb from limb shall be a handsome one indeed.
Being able to use it on the go and on TV is amazing. Yeah, I agree. But that's a big reason why I love playing RPGs on the Switch. Because, you know, you could take it on the go. If I want to do like side quests or stuff, or if I want to play the story.
Wherefore gapest ye like ninnies?
You know, I'll just plug it into the dock. It's great. There was kind of a point where I was thinking that, you know, if Nintendo went fully third party, like, you know, Sega, I would still probably own a Switch. Well, though maybe that maybe might have changed, you know, in current years since the Steam Deck exists. But, you know, I still like this thing. I still get a lot of use out of it, even though it's been out for like 7 years, less than that. Or has it actually been that long? I don't know. Ouch. Boom. 7 years this year. That's crazy. quite the long console cycle. I kind of keep forgetting that it came out that long ago, since, you know, I was not on board the Switch train when it first came out. I got mine like a year later. But I do forget that it actually straight up is that old. You have a PS5, but you find yourself playing a Switch much more because you do it in bed. Yeah, I've only really considered getting a PS5 for like only 2 games that are on it that are exclusive to the PS5, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16. And that's kind of about it. The only thing that would have made me consider getting a PS5 is the fact that I think the next Monster Hunter game is likely not going to run too well on my computer. But apparently the next Monster Hunter game is releasing on Nintendo's next console. Because I think Capcom straight up said that it's gonna be releasing alongside their next console, which is kind of surprising considering that the game looks like, you know, in terms of fidelity, it looks like Monster Hunter World, which absolutely does not run on the Switch. So, you know, that's food for thought. You love the Switch so much that you have 3. You love the Switch so much you play it in the shower. That is an old meme.
Not bad.
Man, Greatsword is so good. It's not even fair. One for the family, one for you, and one for your brother.
Retreat! Move your bones!
Yeah.
Commander, a message from His Majesty. He wishes to speak with you. Both of you.
Oh no, we're in trouble with the principal. So I kind of had my timeline mixed up for Act 2 because I thought that whole set piece with all the monsters, I thought that happened later on. After another story beat, but I guess not. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, it's a cool console. I think I'll be even happier if, you know, if the next thing could come out, but it's also like backwards compatible with whatever the heck they release next. I just sincerely hope that whatever the next console that Nintendo announces, they don't call it Switch whatever. Like, I don't think they should have another Wii U situation, right? Where it's like, oh, we didn't know that it was an upgrade. We thought it was just like a peripheral or something, or just like a slight upgrade. We didn't know it was a whole new console. Like, someone had this weird bug on YouTube where, you know how YouTube will do those surveys where it's like, do you like this product? And apparently someone got one of those, but it was called a Switch Attach. Which some people have been led to believe that might be the name of the next console, is Switch Attach, which I really hope that's not the case, because that is a kind of a horrible name for the next console. I think the game is really good for Switch. Yeah, I think if you make like a direct comparison to the other releases, like on PS4 and, you know, PC, I think you'll see that the lighting is better and that it runs on better frame rate. But this you know, the game still looks pretty good. It doesn't like look mad or nothing. You could you could tell that the resolution is a slight bit lower than you'd expect, but you know, it's not bad. It's good. You think you learned their lesson with that one? I don't know. We'll see. You'd think, but you know, Nintendo doesn't always make the wisest decisions. But I would love if the Switch, not the Switch, but whatever Nintendo's next console is backwards compatible with the Switch library, because if they could basically have a lot of games on the Switch that just straight up run better, that would kind of make me want to play like almost every game on my library. Like, the idea of playing a Xenoblade game with consistent frame rates sounds pretty amazing. Because I love those games. and I think they look beautiful. But man, they don't really run all that consistently on the Switch. They could get really framey when a lot of stuff is happening on screen. That's my boy. I knew you wouldn't let a bunch of silly monsters beat you. No, the king will want to hear how you got on. You mustn't keep him waiting. Heads into his tent and be on your best behavior. Am I forgetting where the king's tent is again, or is it up here? Forgetting again. You have 400 hours of Pokemon Violet. This is 2090. This is 2090 for you. No, I think the game I have the most playtime in is Team Fortress 2 on the PC, which is over 1,000 hours. I've played that game way too much over the years. That game was like my high school sweetheart. You know, I would go home after a long day of school, and I just like, you know, just play around on 2 Fort for several hours. Good times.
It seems we owe you both a debt of gratitude.
And my most played Switch game is Xenoblade 2 at around 300 hours, I think. Probably a little more. I always forget.
You have proven your strength and your ability to work together. It is time. Time to bring light back to this benighted land.
You have 700 in Alpha Sapphire. I think the Pokemon game I put the most time into was Pokemon Moon. I have over 300 hours on that game on the 3DS, because that's the game where I completed the Pokedex for the first time, and I did a whole bunch of shiny hunting on there.
The fiend that usurped my throne must be ousted. Heliodor Castle must be reclaimed. And you, my loyal servants, must lead the charge.
And also because I did all the battle tree stuff on there, and I did it legit. Like I actually trained up all the Pokemon myself for the battle tree. I don't remember what I had though. I had a Metagross, Mega Metagross, a Mimikyu, and I don't know what the third one was. I don't remember off the top of my head. I could probably look, but I won't.
But sire...
It was probably like... I don't know, it was probably something weird knowing me, but it was something.
I do not give these orders lightly, Hendrik. My spies have found a means by which we might gain an advantage.
You have 400 in Ultra Sun.
The city's sewers can be entered from the cliffs in the side of the hill atop which Heliodor stands. You will use these sewers to infiltrate the castle from beneath.
30 more minutes. Has it been an hour already? I guess it already has. I should like buck up. I'm like talking about other stuff.
This key will unlock the gate.
Predator, use the sewer key. We're gonna bring up the sewer counts.
But sire, who will command our forces in my absence? If the enemy renews the attack, we will be slaughtered.
We will not. We will be prepared. Prepared to draw them out, leaving the castle unguarded.
Probably shouldn't do this that early. I'm sure you'll be
fine. The usurper must be overthrown while we have the chance. We strike now, or we never see the light of day again.
You'll be fine. You know, as long as you don't GTA.
We
of course.
Cannot allow yet more lives to be lost.
Precisely. Which is why you must quell the darkness at its source. We seize our one opportunity, or we consign ourselves to despair. It is as simple as that.
We're doing it at 12 a.m. Well, you know, not the time I would have chosen, but you know.
Or do you question the wisdom of your king? My subjects have shown me the depth of their courage. I trust in their ability to endure this one last assault. And I order you to do likewise.
You'll try to GPA instead of GTA, but no promises. I believe in you. Maybe.
You are our last hope. Do not let us down.
He's gonna chop Hendrik in half with that big sword. After an all too brief rest, the time comes for Proto to set out for Heliodor. Okay, before I move on to story stuff, I want to talk about this weird dream I had the other day, where I dreamed that I dreamt that there was gonna be do not let us drown. I cannot swim, Hendrik. Please, I cannot swim. But no, anyway, I dreamt that there was a Nintendo Direct. Who's the safe here? Is that you? It's not you. I dreamt that there was a Nintendo Direct, and that the only thing that was announced was a 3DS game. I have a lot of money. Is there even a place I could buy items here? I guess there is. They announced the 3DS game, and it was a spin-off of Animal Crossing, and it was Animal Crossing Zuma, which, if you don't know, Zuma is a puzzle game where you gotta match colors. I know, shocking, but. And I remember thinking to myself, does that mean that the eShop's gonna come back online? But apparently there was like a statement where the only game you're allowed to download on the Nintendo 3DS is Animal Crossing Zuma. This weird spin-off Animal Crossing puzzle game that's for some reason releasing on the 3DS and only on the 3DS. I remember that I don't know why, but it kind of led to like a One Piece situation where like everyone sat out and they like set sail to go, we must retrieve Animal Crossing Zuma. Like a bunch of people just started journeying to try to get this one random game. And I think Sonic the Hedgehog was involved at some point. I wish I wrote my dream down at one point because I think Sonic was there at one point. I don't know why he was there, but everyone was really after Animal Crossing Zuma. The best game for real. How does a dream like that even happen? Well, I guess because, you know, I say I don't believe in rumors, but usually when I see a rumor that I think might be cool, I think, hey, that'd be cool if that was real. And I've been thinking about that since there's been a rumor of Animal Crossing New Leaf being re-released on the Switch, which I sincerely doubt they would do that, but I guess because of that, I've been thinking about Animal Crossing 3DS, which is why I had a dream of an Animal Crossing 3DS game. Why it was combined with a puzzle game that I haven't thought about in actually 20 years is a better question, but you know, the brain is weird sometimes. City sewers can be entered from a point west here, on the other side of the forest. Use them to infiltrate the castle from beneath. Here I give you will unlock the gates. I've forbidden our people from gathering to bid you farewell. Monsters may have spies, and we cannot let them get wind of our plots. Remember, you are our last hope. Do not let us down. So, if I knew Photoshop better, you'd probably see me post some sort of picture of Animal Crossing Zuma on the Nintendo 3DS. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll cobble something together. I'll throw something together. I think I went the wrong way. And then Sonic was the best plot twist you ever heard. I wish I had some details because I don't know why or when he was there, but Sonic was there. He was involved somehow. He's the key to all this. It was like, oh, Animal Crossing Zuma. That's not what Sonic sounds like. He's like, whoa, Animal Crossing Zuma. I can't do a Sonic voice. don't know why, but the dreams where video games are involved are always the most involved dreams that I have for some reason. Like, there's a dream I had a while back that involved a lost episode of Billy and Mandy. I had a bunch of random video game characters appear, like Fox and Mario and Link. Are you alive? Oh, he's asleep. I don't know. Sometimes my brain does a flip. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like running around in circles. I think I had my wires crossed. I think I was expecting something else to happen first. Don't mind me. I'm reminiscing about some strange dreams I've had, I guess. While running around in circles. As you do. Normal behavior. Anyway, you want to know another dream I had? Here, let me show you in video form.
Did you know?
Yeah, that one was weird. I don't know why I had that dream. That was bizarre. Anyway, we're going to Heliodor sewers. Gonna really push up the sewer counts. You know, ding and all that. You know, ding. What? Is this a dream I had?
Wait, love. Mr. Hendrick, sir. I couldn't have a quick word with my boy, could I? I won't be long, I promise.
As long as it is quick.
It's my favorite pizza place, Mark's Pizzeria.
So you're heading off again, are you?
No.
Well, just you be sure to listen to Sir Hendrick and do as you're told. And don't you dare go giving up, ever. Just look at me, eh? Something's wrong with my eyes now, too. Must be all this squinting in the dark.
Must be all the rain.
Well, only one remedy for that. You'll just have to bring back the light. Promise?
Time is short. We must be on our way.
You'll look after my boy, won't you, Sir Hendrick?
Obsidian, see the lady back to safety.
Obsidian. That horse is so strong that it takes a diamond pickaxe and mining it for 5 minutes in order to break him. Strongest horse alive. Do not worry about your mother. The king has vowed to protect her and the people of the encampments, and he is a man of his word. We need to enter the castle and find the source of the darkness. There's a church in the hill beneath Heliodor. We will base ourselves there while we search for the entrance to the sewers. I guess we're going there right now. Mark's Pizzeria. Did you know that? Conk conk. Yeah, one of the few times that there's just an adventure log just laying right there on the table for you to save. Too bad that one guy that was giving up the side quest is no longer here. I still had to turn that in. Hey, look, we got Hendrick over there now. He's helping us out. We can't control him, but he is certainly over there. Kind of a shame that he lost his really cool armor, his cool Heliodorn armor, but yeah, I guess the suit he has on fits him pretty well too.
Victory is ours.
And yeah, he knows buffing moves. He knows kabuff. That's pretty fun. We can't jump down. Hero is not brave enough. He does not have enough constitution to be making such cowboy maneuvers. I guess we're kind of at a point now where a lot of the monsters kind of stop being like, you know, silly little duendes. And now they're trying to be like actual, like, you know, threatening looking monsters. I guess that's kind of usually the pipeline for a lot of Dragon Quest games, right? Like, you know, you start off fighting slimes and, you know, whatever little duendes you fight. But then, like, oh, some of the later monsters are, you know, just straight up monsters. I guess more traditional monsters, you could say. It's a stump. Death to the stump. You can tell that it's different from a regular Stump Champ because it has red eyes. While Stump Champ has not red eyes. Yeah, it's all coming together. The hero's been kind of cringe. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that noise I just made was, but hero's been kind of critting like crazy for the past few encounters. I don't know if he's got something to prove or what. And oh man, these things have feet. You see what I mean? He can't be stopped. He's angry.
All is well that ends well.
That might be the angriest way I've ever heard someone say all's well ends well. It's like when Tails was looking at a flooded city. He's like, well, all's well that ends well. The city's flooded and everyone in it is freaking dead, but all's well that ends well, dude. Said Tails. It's a tackle. He's gone now. Too bad I can't see Hendrik climbing up this vine. I don't know why I would want to see that, but I guess part of me feels like he should be climbing. You ever see some dude and you're like, that guy, that boy should be climbing? That's kind of how I felt when I did not see Hendrik climbing. It's like a missed opportunity. It's lost media, basically. I don't know what I'm saying.
So, the assault begins.
This is the point in the game where it makes every monster spawn confusing, because it always manages to give you the non-malicious version. Yeah, I know, because I don't remember how many versions of the monsters become vicious versions, but like I've seen some monsters where it's like, oh, I thought I fought you before, but no, you're different because you have red eyes. Also, I'm gonna wait for a second because stream is dying, so I'm just gonna look at Hendrik staring off in the distance for a little bit and hope that things stabilize a little bit, because what the heck. Hold on, stream's still dying. Here, look at this.
Did you know?
Okay, it seems good now. I guess I did the trick.
Move. This is no time for idling.
Can you swear in this chat? Yeah. It's not gonna like censor you. You know, as long as you don't use like you know the slurs, like all the slurs on the planet, then you're fine. Swears is fine. I mean, you should be allowed to swear, considering that all websites, you know, have that extension where it's, you know, www.youtube.cock or, you know, www.twitch.cock, you know, my favorite websites. Those aren't my favorite websites, but they're the ones I use frequently. Bro called me out fast. Yeah, I know, right? I literally just said to sit there while the stream fixed itself, and I'm like, oh, there's no time for idling. Why am I going this way? Actually, I think I'm supposed to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way first because I feel like it. I just want a video of Hendrik, of, you know, Mario sleeping in Mario 64, and Hendrik is like, "They said no time for idling." I don't know why he sounds like that. That's how he said T-square before. Yeah. It's a part of the closed instruction book. I think.
We have carried the day.
We have triumphed. We have triumphed.
Accept your fate.
I don't like how Hendrik said, "Accept your fate," as Andraki attacks me. He's like, "Die, luminary!" It's like that scene in Live Alive. Is die, child, die. Oh look, it's the Durgan. Remember the Durgan? Oh no, we haven't seen this guy in a while, haven't we? I bet me and Hendrik could take this guy, no problem. I used the wrong ability. Yeah, attack Hendrik. He doesn't have health. Not me. Not me, I said.
Luminary.
And then he crushed the Luminary and everyone died. You love, we could fight this guy here. Yeah, kind of a fun callback. What if we're defeating the black dragon that lurks between the sewers? I still love that you could beat that monster early. Like, if you over level and, you know, you just have shenanigans, you can beat that dragon when he's chasing Hero and Eric. And Eric's like, "Wow, you're crazy, dude." It shows how far you've grown. Yeah, I suppose so. Also, I guess there was no reason for me to come here than to find the black dragon, which is fine. That's, you know, callback. A callback to end all callbacks. Excuse me, Draki. I always do love when games do that, where it's like you get some like weird, interesting like scene or reward for beating a monster or, you know, an enemy early that you aren't supposed to beat. It's just you for now. That's so threatening. Oh, I love these guys. I love living armor or restless armor. That's not what this one is called though. This one's is recolored. Infernal armor. I do like this type of enemy a lot. I know it's just like a suit of armor, but it's so cool looking.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
I think my favorite ways that a game has done that, where you get extra stuff for beating an enemy early. Oh, did I just use the magic key? Or what was that? I probably should have read that. There's a Dragon Ball Z game called Budokai Tenkaichi 3 where you have a lot of kind of scripted fights where you're fighting enemies that are way stronger than you. They have way more health. They hit way harder. But if you manage to beat them, then you actually unlock special scenarios where it's like, oh, these guys are actually kind of beaten kind of early, and now it kind of branches off to a different path. That kind of stuff is always a lot of fun to me. In a Pokemon called Rocket Red, there's a scripted loss. If you beat it, it calls you for cheating. It tells you, just imagine you lost. Wow, amazing. There's actually something similar to that in a game called Lisa the Painful, where there's a sort of scripted fight that you're meant to lose, and if you win it, the boss says you fucking cheated, and then it just immediately sends you to a game over. Oh my god. Even though it's actually more than possible to beat it without cheating, it still ends your game. Order for claiming victory at least 500 battles. Yeah, I guess we do have the sewer key. The sewer key. Vial of Sage's Elixir. Delicious. Yeah, it is always fun when there's at least, you know, even if the story doesn't change, it is fun for games to acknowledge, like, how the heck did you beat that guy? You weren't supposed to beat that guy, but you did it anyway.
Victory is ours.
All right. 10 more minutes. I wonder if I should even keep Giga Smash. I haven't been using it a whole lot. Oh, I think this is a good ability on unbridled range. Ooh. I might consider respecing into that. Because Giga Smash, it's not doing much for me. Cool crossbow. I love the crossbow ability. It's so helpful. I love the crossbow. It's so bad. Uh-oh. It's fine. There's a couple of Drakkies. Which honestly kind of sounds like a racial slur. Like, hey, you gosh darn Drakkies. Get out of my sewers. You flippin' Drakkies. Telling me I don't know how to suck blood. I guess there's no real reason for me to go that way, right? There's nothing. Excuse me. Oh my, it's bubble slimes. They unfortunately are not the liquid metal variety. Look at us, couple of greatsword bros. I bet these guys touch greatswords on a constant basis. Oh. I've been shocked into inaction. Big bone. Jason finally, yeah, awarded for using herbal items at least 20 times. I was about to say I have not been using those consumables a whole lot, and now I'm finally getting use out of them now that we don't have any healers. I mean, Hendrik can heal, but you know, it's his choice. Yeah, they touch their greatswords with their helmets on, so then it's not gay. Exactly. You know, we were just a party. We were just a question party having a bit of a thrash. Yeah, keep the sheets on. That way they could prevent them from saying that it was the gay. Are you aware of what a thrash is? Scoot, out of curiosity, do you know what a thrash is? That is a very important part of the culture we share here on this this planet.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
I always love seeing that little count. At the bottom of the stream, I'll be like, oh, hey, someone's checking out the stream. And then when I make a joke like that, it's gone. It's like, damn. I scared him away. Anyway, a thrash is when you and a couple of other of your band members in your band, you know, they kind of gather around the campfire and they sing their campfire song. You know, they have a bit of a thrash. You know, we were just in a band. We were having a bit of a thrash. You see, the band the Beatles, they are very famous for their thrash sessions, where they would have a bit of a thrash with each other. Like when you beat someone up and then act uncontrollably. Yeah, not that far off actually. I'm gonna die.
Mid-heel.
Mid-heel. Someone should take that voice clip of Hendrik saying mid-heel and it should just go mid. And that's it, just mid. Yeah, I was talking about this a while back, but apparently there's gonna be a movie for the Beatles. English has so many definitions for words. Yeah, you know, having a bit of a thrush. There's gonna be a Beatles movie for each of the 4 members of the Beatles, and I was discussing with the chat, like, what if there's a scene in each of the movies and it's a thrash scene, and it's done from the perspective of each of the different Beatles. You know, like you get a different point of view during said thrash in every movie. That's what I want out of those movies is, you know, I want to see all the Beatles having a bit of a thrash and you know, 4 different perspectives. And if I'm not making it clear enough when I say they're having a thrash, you know, they you know, they're having a little bit of a, you know, jerkins with their gherkins with each other. Just to make it clear. Just to make it clear that that is indeed what a thrash is all about at its heart, at its core. Who wants 4 Beatles movies? Well, yeah, they're certainly making them. That we all hated Blue Beetle. Not that Beatles. Yes, you assumed. Oh, okay. I had to make it clear because I remember that Fox, she did not get it right away, so I had to explain it in excruciating detail. So I know you just made a joke right now, but the truth is I probably would have preferred if they made like one long Beetle documentary that's like accurate and tells their story in a kind of unbiased way, as you prefer with these kinds of histories. But instead, we're getting 4 of them with each of the Beatles, which I can't honestly tell you if all of their perspectives are going to be that interesting to warrant full movies from their perspectives. But that's what's happening. I guess it's going to be the Beatles MCU, the Beatles verse, and I can't wait for the end of the John Lennon movie when Nick Fury shows up to recruit him for the Avengers. That's gonna be a lit AF, dude. Sometimes you just get used to something, you forget what it's called. Who needs movies about regular people? I mean, regular as in, pop sensations from back in the day, whose music people are still listening to these days. I don't know if I call them regular people, but I mean, there's been plenty of stories about just actual real stories. Although a lot of the time they are a little exaggerated, of course, because you don't want to tell the full story, otherwise you can't have an interesting movie. Sometimes some parts of those kinds of those things are romanticized, but or even told inaccurately. But oh, but I can't say for sure.
Accept your fate.
If I wasn't gonna do it out of just because it's funny, I probably would not watch all 4 of the Beatles movies. Because why would I? More regular than Iron Man, and yet I would honestly probably rather watch a movie about the Beatles than the Iron Mans, truthfully. If I were to choose between the Beatles and the Iron Man, I probably would choose the Beatles personally. But that's just me, I suppose. Anyway, that's how the name is really pronounced, is the Beatles. Also, I just got a dollop of horse maneuver. Yippee! Just what I needed. Time to try and get your permit. All right, good luck, Scoot. I'm rooting for you. Remember, drive fast, eat ass. That's my motto in life, I guess. Don't listen to that. Actually, if you're going to be going for a driver's test, don't listen to that. I don't know what the heck's wrong with me today. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. You have one weekend, and now I'm all pent up, I guess. Now I gotta say some horrible crap on stream to get it out of my system. Keep getting Saint's Ashes, which are always, pretty high quality crafting stuff, but I don't know if I even have any recipes that make use of that. You only take the second part of advice. There you go. You'll do just fine. That counts as not GTAing, I suppose. So you'll be fine.
Victory will be ours! Our triumph was never in doubt.
We have triumphed. We have triumphed. I don't know much about Dragon's Dogma, but I do know that one line of "We have triumphed. We have triumphed." I want those treasure chests, but I don't have the key that can unlock everything. Oh look, a mini medal. Here, Nenuro. Oh man, this is where Eric dug that hole that we jumped down into when we escaped from the cells. Good times. Good times. Eric, remember that time? Yo, Lois, remember that time we escaped from Heliodor's dungeons? Yeah. Oh, Lois. Hocus poker. That guy flew, jeez. I smacked that guy with my sword and he flew across the planet. I mean, I guess if you're gonna be hit with a sword of that length, that's probably what would happen. I remember now that I used to think that Hendrix grunts that he would make when he swung his sword were always kind of silly, right? Because I was going pingor. I don't know what a pingor is, but he keeps declaring it out loud in front of God and everyone. Platinum sword. We have no use for that. Edrin Snad, Secrecy of Ye Hearts. Tries to read a page or two, but someone tells him he's not ready yet. More national treasures talking about the Shield of Heliodor. Interesting. The devil's in the details. Demon's Banes, Demon Spears, Demon Whips. And Devil's Tails. I wonder... I have not used the Forge in a very long time, and now's probably a bad time too, but I'm going to do it anyway. Darn it. Okay. Hey, we can actually make that, and it's kind of a big jump in our damage. Oh, big news. Yeah, I'm going to make that. Yes. Why would you do this to me? Oh my god. This is gonna be the best sword ever. Yes. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. We dang old dang dong dig it on did it. I'm proud of you, hero. You dang old did it. I don't, or whatever the heck I just said. Good. And it's cool looking. Because I'm a coward, I am entering and exiting this place just so that it saves. Yes, I am that petty. I am that terrified. I'm gonna try to conserve MP because I think we're gonna want it. It just one-shots him now. Also, did Hendrik just go? He kind of sounded like a Minecraft villager there for a moment. He's like, oh,
We have carried the day.
we have triumphed. We have triumphed. There's nothing in here. Nothing. I guess there's 3 doses of specialty medicine. That's not nothing. It's a matter of perspective, don't you see? It's all a matter of retrospective. A skeleton. It's stinky. It hurts so good. Oh. Good damages. Oh no.
Even the great stairway lies in ruins.
And these are the stairs of learning.
The usurper will be in the throne room, if he is anywhere. He must be found and punished, which means we must seek another way up.
And these are the stairs of learning, right? No, those are just the stairs. These are the stairs of learning. I couldn't attack. I don't remember seeing the Iron Maiden in any other Dragon Quest game that I played. I wonder if it's a new design or if I've just been like getting like unlucky in finding this specific design. I wonder. Cool monster design either way. Oh, that guy's he's approaching. You see him? He's approaching. Oh Lord, he coming. It's okay. We'll just one shot him. Except he's gonna take the first strike. He's gonna Dave chop me in the face. Dave chop. Take that, idiot. How'd they keep going first? Eat it. I think for the sake of safety. Yeah, let's transfer these to Hero. Yes. Touch the Yggdrasil roots. I cannot speak. It's a good thing we can still view this even though we lost the powers of the Luminary.
Do your worst.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik. Brute strength wins the day again.
It is good to see two young men with such spirit.
Huh?
But I order you to cease your horseplay and greet our latest arrival. I present Princess Jade.
And it's crazy how all the babs in this world look like Coco Melon.
When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this great kingdom. I am counting on you. And now, so is she.
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her people. Jasper, are you listening to me? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knights. His Majesty keeps it in his private chambers.
His private chambers.
If we are destined to become such men one day, one of us will surely wear it. I would very much like to see it. Wouldn't you?
And how do you propose to do that? One cannot simply stroll into the king's chambers uninvited.
Oh, I have my ways. I just so happened to spy a certain someone treating himself to a midnight feast in the kitchens.
Huh?
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret passage behind a cupboard and set about the leftovers. That passage must lead to his chambers.
Slithered out.
You devil! You've solved the mystery of his bulging belly. The Queen will make you an Earl for such a service to the kingdom.
We meet in the kitchen at midnight. Agreed?
Agreed.
Well, how'd your plan go? We'll never know. Yeah, they were such friends at one point. What the heck happened?
The passage to the king's chambers. But what was that? A vision? A dream? So this is your power, Luminary? You are able to draw on the memories amassed within the world tree to pry into others' pasts. Very impressive. The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond the banqueting hall. Come.
That is right. Our hero here has the ability to be a fly on the wall in any situation. Well, not in any situation, you know, as long as there's a branch of the world tree conveniently nearby. But otherwise, give us some time. Give us some time. I'm sure the hero will have plenty of tea worth spilling in the future. At some point. No, I'm checking my map. It's not like there's that many places to go in this castle. It's like, I gotta make sure that I'm going the right way. There's only like 3 major turns. I gotta make sure. I'm gonna touch it.
I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. We had so many in those days. But there was more happiness than strife. Life was simple. We had a purpose. We would have stood together in defense of Heliodor no matter what. I have treated you poorly. Forgive me. My loyalties have been tested, but not by you. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. Will you stand beside me?
Oh my god, thank god it was not a choice, because I was thinking to myself, like, no, please, I actually don't want to say no there. But it's like a joke that I say no at everything because I'm simple-minded. And I like simple jokes. Okay? Darn it. Leather cape. Is that something we can't wear, I don't think. More books. Recipe of regal regalia. King's axes, king's coats, and queen's robes. Axes? We don't know nobody that can use no axes. We don't know where they came from. I don't know why I said it like that. I was trying to do like a, energy resources. Dr. Light. We cannot make a king's axe. We need a beast of bone. That might be kind of cool. Where do we get another beast bone? I think I might actually want to make that axe if we can find another beast bone. Don't remember what monster drops it though. Okay. Power next strike is doubled. I think I lost. Oh no. Oh. This did not turn out well. Oh. I'm gonna call that a sort of success. Task failed successfully, you might say. Wow. Well, whenever we got Rab back in the party, maybe we ought to give that to him. That would be perfect on Rab. I guess on us too. We do have magic. It's just that, we're more about the sword these days, Well, let's say something about matchsticks. Little lifesavers. Care rings, rings of riddance, rings of immunity. All kinds of rings. Keith's mittens. Oh. I guess how long have I had this one gold bracer on? I feel like I crafted this like 1,000 years ago. I mean, why not? Might as well have a little bit of resistance to wind. Why not? Alright, there's the throne room. That's where we're gonna want to go next, but, well, let's explore a little bit. The guest chambers. King Carnelian behind the throne. What is this, TMZ? We saw King Carnelian eating a pizza at your local pizzeria. Everybody point and laugh. I'm very familiar with the mannerisms and the talking points of the TMZ. Clearly. I am well learned in that respect, I suppose. Adrian Geographic. I like just reading the names of the things. Hey, what though? I'm gonna go take a quick break because I need to. I've been drinking too much water. Gold bar, dude, gold bar. I'm gonna take a quick break and go use the restroom, and I will be back in a moment. Did you know that?
Did you know?
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I just love that clip so much. I don't know why. That clip just like sends funny chemicals directly into my brain muscles. Like it's just I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna metagame slightly and... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm misremembering. Hold on. Pair of Iron Maidens appear. A little fun pun, kinda. Ouch.
Luminary.
Luminary. Oh, my cage. Wow, 1,000 experience for those twos. Alright, let's see what's in here. I just realizing that the Herrick, I almost called him Hendrik, only has like half a sheath.
You have done well to make it here, old friend. And with the Darkspawn in tow, no less. Oh, bravo.
That's not my name.
Jasper.
Temper? Brute force may have won the day once upon a time, but things are very different now.
I don't know. I'm gonna spam cutting edge of this guy till the cow comes home. So.
Why did you give yourself to the darkness? What of our pact? We swore fealty to Heliodor. We promised to protect the kingdom together.
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
Does something amuse you, traitor?
It is I who must ask you why, surely.
He's fast.
Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted? Why? Tell me why!
Oh, the cold shoulder.
Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. I know the truth now. Love, dreams, light, friendship, all these count for naught. All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
Darkness consuming me. All that I see.
One who sees
Absolute horror.
worth in me, who deserves my fealty, who gives me the power I crave, and all who stand in his way must be destroyed.
I lost my hometown, my family, and my friends, all to the dark power that you serve. I lost my faith and my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud, and that I was powerless to protect them. But I can protect them. I must. And there is one I must protect above all others. It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil, and it is my duty to protect him. Jasper, you are a traitor to your kingdom, a servant of evil, and a threat to the servant of light. I sentence you to death.
I diagnose you with death.
Really, old friend? Forgive me if I do not begin quaking just yet. Now let us end this farce. You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik. This time it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
Jasper.
Looks like you left us with a bit of a going away present.
Well met, worms. I am Tyrion, servant of the Lord of Shadows and proud bearer of the title of Spectral Sentinel.
Yeah, he ran. Yeah.
You would return the world to brightness? Fools! Wretches! The time of light is no more. The age of darkness looms. All is as the Lord of Shadows wills it. As long as I yet live, the dawn shall not return to this place. Now, step forward, friends. Eternal night awaits!
I can't believe we're fighting Skeletor. I can kind of believe it, actually. I think Skeletor would fit in perfectly in Dragon Quest. I find it so funny.
Accept your fate.
Oh no.
Lights out!
We had our same idea. Eat it. Ah.
Take heart.
No, no, Zamel. Oh. Thank you, Hendrik. Good thing he hasn't been blocking my abilities. Oh, there are two of them. It's getting ridiculous.
Lights out!
Ow. That isn't good. He's almost dead, actually. Ooh! That isn't good. Okay. I think Hendrik doesn't have any health. He'd probably be pretty close to toast by now. Can't block spells. Alright, screw you. I should have done that like a million years ago.
Take
I keep thinking he's gonna say, "Take that." Like, take that, Luminary. I'm healing you, idiot. Yep. My parry chance. Yeah, that crit. Yeah, that crit. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. You. Kill. Kill. $10,500 experience.
No! My darling darkness! Do not leave me! Do not let the light prevail!
Don't let the flame die out. Look at that, we got the purple orb again. Wow. Or is that the first time? Yeah, I'm going, oh, oh. The silent treatment, eh? Well. Wait. I remember that now. Oh.
Obsidian. Thank the heavens I have one truly faithful friend.
I forgot that it doesn't let you. I knew there was something odd about that castle that I misremembered.
The darkness may have dissipated, but we cannot know what toll the battle took. We must return to the last bastion and see what, if anything, remains.
That's cool, but no, let me in. Let me into the castle, please. Oh. Okay, it actually let me in. For a second, I thought I was gonna. No, I wanted to go back into the castle. Damn it. Oh well. I like how all our zooms reset as well. It's like we got like new game plus almost. Everything was reset. We made it. Everyone's still alive. Please. Yeah, there's a magic door over here. I didn't notice that on our first time here. Goodies. Ristorave. Is that like Risk of Rain? Risk of Rain? Ooh. I like that. Every little bit helps. Although maybe, was I supposed to go here? Push from top to bottom and find out what's wrong. Yeah, no kidding. There's nobody here. Where the heck is everybody go? Oh, well, Hendrik, I say we sleep on it. It's okay if we share the same bunk, because, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I guess nobody else here. Maybe we want to go to the tour. Actually, I want to see something real quick. This is a very inappropriate time for me to do this. But I actually do want to respec Hero. Oops. Actually, wait. Yeah, I guess these are the ones I just want to respec, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do that real quick. Okay, I want this. I definitely want this. There we go, unbridled blade. I don't know what that is because we need to go invest in the sword tree. I really want to do that. Okay. That would have come in handy. It came in handy a little bit earlier, but well, oh well. We didn't really need it. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Someone! Anyone! Your Majesty?
Are we too late?
Please. Somebody! Wait. That noise.
It's the sound of the Demon King's drums. Come raise your voices in song. We thought days of sunshine were gone, but oh happy day, glad I cannot read. But come sing joy and love light, and sing what's true, sing what's good, what's right. We'll sing until morning's first light. Yes, sing, men of Heliodor. It's morning, say goodbye to war. Now sing till you can sing no more.
You did it, Hendrik. You saved us all.
I helped. A little.
Out of my way! Let me through!
Let me at him, let me at him.
Let me look at you in the daylight at last. Oh, yes! My handsome little soldier. My hero. Just look at you.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik, with me, and fought to bring back the light. We are forever in your debt. The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the Luminary. May you banish the darkness once and for all. Hendrik, my ever-faithful knight. Today's victory is as much yours as anyone's. Your strength, too, will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know what you must do. The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you, as I hope will I. So please, do not hesitate. do what you know you must.
Honored Luminary, I serve you now. Though it cost me my life, I will stand beside you until the darkness is no more.
Friend. Hendrik and Proto join forces.
Dawn breaks in Heliodor. The first victory in the fight against the darkness is ours!
Yay! We dang old did it. Celebrations of the last bastion continue long into the night, and the sound of joyous song echoes through the valleys. Then morning comes. Order for clearing the black clouds from over Heliodor and returning the light to the hope of the people of the last bastion. Look at that! He's finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you should join in too. Hendrik is here, with us now. It's been a long time coming, but here he is. And with that of course means that he has his own skill trees. Oh, but what is this? He can also use axes. Oh, and he has a shield skill tree. Oh yeah, we're gonna get along just fine, Hendrik. But yeah, he is the only axe wielder in the entire game. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure, unless there's something like the hero can actually unlock axes later on, but I don't think he can. I think he's the only axe wielder. And as such, I think I'm going to want him to use axes. Their great swords are amazing. As you can tell with, you know, how they've been on hero, but I'd like to have an axe for him. I'm not selling any here, though. My cleaver. Man, yeah, here we go. Also, he has the Heliodoran sword, which looks cool, but is worse than his own sword, interesting enough. But yeah, we'll have him use this, and I guess he can have a light shield, but I think he's more of a heavy shield kind of dude. So let's give him the magic shield. And let's see what else equipment we could toss on this man. 100% let's go. We were too stressed for that. Oh, did you actually win? Well, did you win? That's one heck of a way to put it. Oh, hey, congratulations, Scoot. Yeah, I know you do just fine. And all you had to do was not GTA. Congratulations. You are now vehicular certified. Why does Hendrik have so much charm? Look at his charm stat. What the heck? I mean, look at him. Anyway, we recruited Hendrik. Kind of a important detail, I suppose. Yeah, let's put up his defenses. I'll do. That was so stressful. The driving school starts today, so you had to pass. Oh, good. I'm glad it worked out for you. Okay. There we go. There's Hendrik. I'm gonna have him use axes. But I guess, yeah, good luck at the driving school. That also means now you really don't have to GTA. You thought you'd get like a 90 at best. Well, there you go. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna be a little cheeky. He's invested in a little bit of everything, but I think I'm just gonna refund everything just so I can have as many points as possible. Just gonna dive headfirst into the axe skill tree. And just to brag, the kid you tutor gave you an extra $16 because it's your birthday. It's your birthday? Oh. Well, happy birthday. What a twist. This is kind of petty, but, you know, I wanted to focus on axes and shields a little bit, so, you know, that works out. There we go. That's why you took that test. Oh, I suppose so. You do that on your birthday. Oh. That must be some ancient Canuck tradition, because I know that's not how I spend my birthday. I spend my birthday drinking I don't even remember the joke. I was going to do the joke where the beer joke where it's like, oh, Cerveza Cristal. I don't remember it. I'm a fraud. Fraud detected. Oh, he can learn Hatchet Man. Oh man, the metal slimes. The metal slimes aren't gonna know what hit him. Okay. There we go. It's the third time you have to change your bank password because you forgot it. Lamau. Well, let's hope they don't think that you're like some kind of petty thief trying to get into your own accounts. You're not one of those phone scammers. Do not redeem, dude. But yeah, it's cool that your thing went well. And all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. King seems keen to see you. He wants you to go to his tent right away. Maybe he's going to have you locked up again. It's my little joke. You never do a horrible thing like that if someone is nice to you. It's kind of a messed up joke. It's like, hey, maybe he'll throw you in the dungeon again. You remember that bad memory? Oh, look, it's the Mario fan. You really need to add an outline to the arms in that emote. Yeah, it just kind of looks like Rayman a little bit. How you been? Hello, Mario. I guess we'll deposit our muns because we're friggin' swimming in it right now. Turns out the monsters give a lot of experience and money these days. Now let's go say hi to the king. Now that we've sort of, you know, doing good on your spring break right now. Oh yeah, I guess it is around that time of year, isn't it? Well, happy spring break. Hopefully your eggs are plentiful. And smelly. As you would hope for spring break.
I trust that you slept well? Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh?
You can do anything fun for your spring break?
Or even better, there is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
The shield of Heliodor. Sire.
It's Easter break for you on Friday. You guys celebrate Easter in Canada? Probably just chilling at your home for most of it. That is the way you're meant to spend a vacation, in my humble opinion.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure.
The older I get, the more I realize that the best vacation you can have is just like sitting on the couch and like eating Doritos. Maybe not Doritos. Maybe it's like something better, like, I don't know, the mints. Just sit on your couch and eat some mints.
You wear it well. The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't know. I thought Easter was like a very America kind of thing. And maybe Britain. You know them Britons. You're doing a Hat in Time with touch control stream tomorrow. Oh man, you're playing a Hat in Time on the Nintendo DS.
No complaints, I trust.
With the stylus. That's gonna be fun.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas, it is no more.
The only thing we celebrate different than us is Thanksgiving in October, and Canada Day is the 1st of July.
But all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria.
Does that mean that you celebrate Thanksgiving and Halloween in the same month? That's crazy.
He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai.
I always knew that October was like a stacked month because that's like one of my favorite months, but geez, in Canada it goes crazy.
The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows.
Thanksgiving's a holiday everyone always forgets about. I blame big greeting card for that one, you know, because it's like, you know, as soon as the moment that like Halloween ends, it's already Christmas. We're already playing Christmas movies at like 5 months earlier than we should. This is Thanksgiving erasure, damn it.
Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Coast of Alor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Pang Lai.
Because you had wars on different days. Well, I always assumed that if a country was part of the same continent, I always assumed it was like, you know, we like synced up our war cycles, you know, something like that.
It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
Because, you know, the America be like, oh my, we're in a war, and Canada be like, OMG, we're also in a war. That's crazy. Christmas just ended. Time to decorate for Christmas. Next year's Christmas. Wow, I'm glad I bought that magic shield. That's awesome. We're gonna have some fun size with the forges. Wars happen at different times. That's crazy. Ooh. I think I want to make this. And I could, oh my god, I could put that on anybody. You hate Christmas, not hate it, but you dislike it. I like parts of Christmas. I don't like Christmas music, and I don't like the extreme amounts of commercialization that Christmas has gotten, because there's an expectation of, you gotta buy these big extravagant gifts for all your homies. Ooh. What does Sizzly Puff do? Oh, maybe I should start using that. I think I lost. No! Crap. If I never use Sizzly Puff, then I never use the Forge. I did sort of admit that I barely ever used the Forge my first playthrough. But you're kind of right. Didn't we have a big civil war against gay people? Not quite. That is so sad. Well, listen. All right. Well, now I know. Now I know to use it. I almost want to make another one of those, but I'm gonna hold off. Yes. There we go. Best thing in the entire Forge. You didn't send that? Oh, weird, because it still appeared in the old chat anyway. Restream chat is weird sometimes. I don't understand how it works half the time. Okay, we gotta go through the Mango Grove to Mount Panglai, via Costa Valor. You were walking around in Ascent itself. It's the ghost text. You were possessed by the spirit of another text message, chat text message. You think you hit the recommended words and send? I thought that was just your response to me not using the Forge. Like, that is so sad. Something I want you to remember. You may be the luminary, and your destiny may be to save the world, but that will never change the fact that you're my boy. My boy. Well, this is over. Come back home to Cobblestone. I'll be waiting for you. Don't worry. There'll be a nice stew waiting for you as well. Can't wait to see Veronica. Her favorite food was stew, because she always said stew. Alright, we gotta go to the Mango Grove. With our new buddy, Hendrik. Look at him.
A word, if you please.
Let us head west to the... I didn't read what you said. We're gonna meet Mount Panglai. We don't know what relation to those who dwell there, the destiny of Luminary, but we must find out. It's kind of interesting that the world sort of hit reset on us, right? Because now we lost all our Zoom locations, and we gotta go through everything again. Your phone has a reply suggestion when someone sends a message. Sometimes you accidentally press the wrong one. Well, the scenario specifically hasn't happened. For example, someone said your best friend just said you would accidentally reply with cool thumbs up. I think I had that happen in our Discord one time when someone was typing and I said that sounds very cool. And like that's not how I word anything, because I always had to word stuff like I've been hit by a car. So for it to be spelled out perfectly like that never happens. Like, I'll be looking at a text on my phone and it has all these like pre-written messages like, who does this? Who doesn't take the time out of their day to reply to their homies? You know? Today is not going to be a fun day. Why is that? Is it because we got to beat up a bunch of ham sandwiches? Jesus!
Victory is ours.
That was unnecessary, but I just wanted to do that. If you want an easy way to restore MP, just beat up a bunch of these little guys to restore your MP at the end of every battle. Yeah, so much to do. Look at the guy that your ex cheated on you with. Being said that your other ex doesn't wish you a happy birthday. Oh boy. That sounds like a quite the loaded day. Did you tell me the extremely long story about what happened on Friday? I don't think so. Was there something about about your ex turning German or something like that, or was that a separate story? Was that a separate incident? Whee. I'm going the right way. I am going the right way. Yippee. Oh, it's a bubble slime, but it's evil. Yeah, Hendrik actually has health now. He's not just one of them temporary party members. Oh no, now he has his own health values, which means he can be damaged by the dudes. Oh yeah, you did tell me that on Friday. Yeah, I do remember now. You did tell that story. Is this a regular lips? I think this is just a regular version of this enemy that I'm beating up for no reason. Oh no, hero, stop! Oh, I forgot he's on auto attack. I always forget that they have auto attack on. Which is weird because it doesn't do that in Dragon Quest 8 or 9 when you recruit a new party member, but for some reason in 11 it does. It's weird. I guess we could go down here now. Whee! Tulip. See, it's a fun play on how the word tulip is said in the UK, while also being a monster that'll eat you alive. That's a layered enemy name if I've ever seen one.
We have carried the day.
Oh. Well, that's gonna be interesting, I guess. I guess you'll be Ace Attorney style, you know, just objection, presenting the evidence, I guess. Right? Maybe. I'm a real human. God. That is an illegal move. That move has been banned in tournaments. The Nintendo Network service and Wii U and 3DS have 2 weeks left to live. They do. But on the bright side, I think isn't Mario Maker beaten now? Didn't they finally beat the last uncleared level? Ow. I think I remember reading that and it being a thing that happened.
We have carried the day.
Also, you know, I think there shall be ways that you can still play online, do online activities. No? I'm pretty sure I saw that. They have 1 level left. No. Because isn't that an illegally uploaded level, so it doesn't count anymore? I remember that. Wasn't there like a level that was cheated and being uploaded, so they don't count it anymore? Like, isn't it unbeatable or something? Or am I making that up? Yeah, there are other ways of playing online stuff, like Pretendo. You guys are Nintendo. You're Pretendo. That's from the famous Mario-themed animation called Racist Mario. Available now on your Nintendo 3DS line of systems. Anyway, are you going to be playing Animal Crossing Zuma when that comes out, Mario? That's a new 3DS game that was announced recently. It's like Zuma, but it's Animal Crossing, and it's only available in the 3DS for some reason. That's my favorite video game. Okay, but I'm out Penglai.
Victory will be ours.
These lump enemies has always kind of weirded me out. They always look very scrotular. Ow. You just spent 5 minutes trying to find the name of the level. No, because I think the most recent level they did, it was called like The Last Dance, right? And that was one of the last levels that they had to do, ironically enough.
Take this.
Boy, we got ourselves kind of a power couple on our hands right now. Like, geez, these two are crazy. They're always having a bit of a thrash. Oh, I'm right next to it. I thought I was on the bottom of the map for some reason. We're right there on the door of Penglai. It's called Trimming the Herbs, and it used a task bot to beat it. Yeah. It was illegal. Sorta. But people are still trying to beat it. I bet they are. People are nuts. Like, if you ever want to feel bad about your own Mario Maker skills, look at the people that have been playing these levels. They're like on a different plane of existence. I wonder if Nintendo will be more active when Nintendo shuts it down, when Nintendo Network shuts down. I don't know. It's kind of a coin toss when it comes to that kind of stuff, because it's like,
take this.
Because, you know, when you bring more attention to that kind of stuff, you kind of run the risk of bringing it into the eyes of Nintendo. And kind of giving them more of a reason to maybe shut it down. But I don't see why they would shut that down, because, like, you know, would they be afraid that this fan-made network would, you know, be a direct threat to, like, Switch Online or something?
Victory will be ours.
I think the only constant I know when it comes to Nintendo taking stuff down is if it was monetized. Like, if you hide stuff behind, like, a Patreon paywall or something like that, that's kind of when they're more likely to take stuff down, I think. But I think even then it probably would still just be like, you know, like, yo, dudes, you want to go play Splatoon 1 for a little bit? There's streams of it, people trying to beat it right now. That guy tasked one other level 2 people managed to beat it. I don't know. Knowing how nuts some of those players are, I'm sure they could do it. I really don't want that. I kind of don't want that either. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna save my points. I don't have anything I want to spend it on. But yeah, I wonder if people are gonna end up doing that for Mario Maker 2. I don't know, because the only reason why people are doing this is because it's a very specific scenario where Nintendo just suddenly decided, oh hey, you can't upload new stuff to Mario Maker 1 anymore.
Victory is ours.
So you wouldn't really be able to do that with 2 unless, you know, Nintendo also happened to do the same strange decision 2 times in a row, which I guess is not out of the realm of possibility, right? You never know with those guys. They are taking donations, and their beta has a paywall, and most servers are in beta. Okay, that's kind of in that case, you might want to be very hush-hush about Pretendo then, because in that case, that is like the first sign of attack, right? For the Nintendo lawyers, right? It's like if they're making money off of something Nintendo related. So I think we should all follow the advice of a certain man named Wooly and just shut the fuck up about it. Not on this stream though, because you know Nintendo doesn't watch these streams unless they do, in which case I'm probably getting my like NSO banned tomorrow or something. Yeah, with the entire community grinding one level, it's bound to happen one day. Someone's gonna do it. You just don't know if that one day is within 2 weeks or years. Would it still be possible to still play the level even if when the network shuts down? I mean, I guess you could use Pretendo, right? I'm sure that stuff's already backed up, right? And I think it's still possible to download stuff locally to your Wii U, right? So I guess it'll get done eventually. Although I know the big goal was to get it done before the service shuts down. Hey, Nintendo, are you there? If so, give us a sign, preferably not with the letters ALAWSUIT. You just said the magic words. Going to prison now. POV, you're going to Yale. You're going to Yale. Okay, let's save real quick. POV, it's your POV. I've seen people kind of use the POV meme in a way that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I think that's like a big meme pet peeve of mine that I've seen recently. Where it's like, oh, POV, you are an idiot, ha ha ha. And it doesn't make any sense, because the whole point of a POV is that it's your point of view. But then sometimes it's just a third-person view, so it's not your POV, so it doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it bothers the crap out of me. More than it probably should, honestly, but it still does. I guess at this point, my biggest hope for Mario Maker 3 is that maybe there's some sort of incentive. I hope they just add more ways to play for certain people, the way certain people play Mario Maker, because there are people that like to speedrun levels. That'd be cool to have like a ghost mode. And there are people that really like to do uncleared levels, so maybe it could be like, I don't know, maybe there could be like bounties for uncleared levels or something. You like earn some sort of reward. for doing uncleared levels. Just stuff like that, you know. I'm not sure what else they could add to make the actual making stuff more cool. So just adding even more ways to play it would probably be the best bet for Mario Maker 3, I think. My opinion, you know, you never really know. POV using words like me when writing. Oh, me when I... You doing all the unclear levels that are ground in a flagpole. Alright, it's time for me to earn my 300 Mario Maker points by playing Little Timmy's first level where he spawns 3 Goombas on stacked on top of each other. And then a flagpole. You know the gif of like the guy writing in the book with flames coming out of it? It's like little Jimmy making the fifth level. That's just enemies being spammed with a star you have to collect. And it's just, you know, the book with the writing with the flames.
Victory will be ours.
When I think of the way I speak about things, I feel like an alien. I feel like you humans and how you make your Mario Makers.
Victory is ours.
Like, that is a very human way for me to be describing these things, I suppose. Also, we can ride a dragon. Dragon. Fox the dragon. There was one Little Timmy level left until a few weeks ago. It wasn't a real Little Timmy level. It was made by a pro to look like spam, but still. Oh. That would have made me laugh if one of the final Mario Maker levels was just, you know, Little Timmy just, you know, spam enemies and most likely have a dev block hidden somewhere because, you know, that's just how Mario Maker players roll. You want to know what I think? I love Mario Maker 1 because there was one reason why Mario Maker 1 was like a complete like Mad Max hellhole like wasteland of a game. And that's because that Mario Maker 1 didn't have a dislike feature. You could boo levels in Mario Maker 1 or 2, but you couldn't in 1. And I think that just kind of made people let loose with whatever random bullcrap they can think of.
Your time has come.
That's a cool ability. Like, Little Timmy can spam all the low quality horrible maps he can muster, and he would have no repercussions for it. There would be no boos. And I think that really says a lot about our society. Or something like that. Make. Do you think Little Timmy ever became Big Timmy and actually started making levels for Nintendo? Like, do you think Little Timmy, you know, he made his Mario Maker 1 levels, and then he grew up to make Mario Wonder levels? That'd be one heck of a character arc. Our Little Timmy has grown up. He's actually making good levels now. For Gore, I'm streaming today. Hello, Benzano. That is correct. I am in fact still playing Dragon Quests. Try to act surprised. How you doing today? Yeah, do you have a good weekend? Working on videolers. Ooh, he's cooking. You gonna do a sleep about now? Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out, Scoots. Congrats on the ability to drive legally. As opposed to me, who only drives illegally. Moohoo haha. Another content version of the gaming kind. Oh, okay. The video games. I see. Hey, Benzano, you want to know a weird dream I had? I already told it this time during the stream, but I think I want to tell it a second time because I thought it was kind of silly. Yes. Okay, well, I had a dream that there was a Nintendo Direct, right? But only one game was announced at said Direct. And it was a Nintendo 3DS game called Animal Crossing Zuma. I don't know if you've heard of Zuma, but Zuma is like this puzzle game where it's, it's a match 3 puzzle game where, where you launch these little gems and they explode and you gotta match the colors and stuff. And for some reason, there was a version of that game paired with Animal Crossing. And
all is well that ends well.
He'll be lurking. And don't worry, you'll dream about doing GTAs, not GPAs. Good. Why to be on the 3DS? I don't know. But for some reason, that's what my brain thought of, is that it's going to be on the 3DS. And I remember Nintendo specifically made like a statement that because I had a thought in the back of my mind like, oh, if it's being released on the 3DS, does that mean the eShop's going to open up again? But no. Nintendo specifically stated that the only game you'd be allowed to download on the 3DS was Animal Crossing Zuma. That game and that game only was the only one you'd be allowed to download. And for some reason, I remember this launching like a giant like movement in the world. Like it was the equivalent that you told the world that the One Piece was real, right? Like people were just like riding out into the sunsets, trying to obtain Animal Crossing Zuma. Yeah, and for some reason Sonic appeared in the dream at some point. After that, the dream gets kind of muddied, but apparently Sonic showed up. I remember Sonic was like looking at it. Sonic was looking at a copy of Animal Crossing Zuma. Like that one picture, I was like, oh, finally, Dandorium. And Sonic was like, oh, finally, Animal Crossing Zuma. Then Tom Nook came out of the 3DS with hyper-realistic blood eyes.
Please pay your rent. I'm Tom Nook.
Yes, Sonic has logged in. Zuma 985. I'm gonna play Zuma on stream one of these days. Just to wait. That's gonna be like my peggle. I'm also gonna reveal to you something I was gonna do on April Fools, but I kind of can't because I looked into it and it's not really possible. I go these nuts. No, but you know what I was gonna do for April Fools? I was gonna title my stream and everything like I was still gonna be playing Dragon Quest 11. But what I was going to do is I was just going to play Skyrim. I was just going to play Skyrim and just like download a bunch of mods that make the game look like Dragon Quest 11. Like I was going to see if I could find mods that turn, John Skyrim into hero from this game. I would find mods that turn monsters into like slimes and stuff. And I was just going to be like, hey guys, I'm going to be playing Dragon Quest 11 again today. And it's just going to be Skyrim. I should have done it. I was going to do it, but I looked and there's like hardly any Dragon Quest mods that exist for Skyrim. Either versions of, what the fuck is this? Other versions of Dragon Quest, of Skyrim do not have hardly any Dragon Quest mods. The only Dragon Quest related mod that I found for Skyrim was it gave you the Sage's outfit from Dragon Quest 3. Find some more Kringle crystals in games. I guess that is kind of another. Well, not really though, because of the idea of finding like the 7 orbs That's not exactly unique to Dragon Quest. That's kind of been, you know, that's kind of a common JRPG trope. So it's just me playing other RPGs, right? It's not like I'm specifically making fun of Dragon Quest. So I don't think it would work that well. I think it was a good idea, but it's just that I told you, man, Dragon Quest players don't make jokes. I mean, Dragon Quest is all serious business, let me tell you. All video games secretly have Kringle crystals. It's true. If you look in the code for Mario 64, you'll find out how to way to make like crystals of Gingle do blue meth for you to snort inside your pussy. The Kringle legs come to life. But yeah, I think I do want to do something for April Fools because I never stream on April Fools, so I think I do want to do something. But well, I'll find out what that is. Even though that I will say the Skyrim idea, that was like a 10 out of 10 idea, but unfortunately it would not come to pass. Yeah, just shung the cranium up your bunghole with the crack pipe. My scrotum. And I kind of want to do something other than just like, oh guys, I'm playing Fortnite. Yeah, I want to actually do something that you would not expect of me, right? But I'm still doing it anyway, right?
What connection could a place like this have to the Luminary?
I'll see what that is, though.
It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
You have a really good idea for April Fool's. A little nervous for it, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited to see then. Yeah, I can't wait for April Fool's to roll around and suddenly all the YouTubers are quitting all at once. Like, crazy timing, right? I play Hannah the Jamma. Well, I'm going to play Hannah the Jamma anyway when it comes out. I play Parappa. That's not really an April Fool's joke, though, because I would probably play Parappa anyway.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor.
Now I'm gonna do something kind of out of pocket for April Fools. I think I just don't know what that is.
Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
What's happening? Oh no, we have to fight the bald man.
These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough, all of you.
You're remaking the animations, gameplay, and art style sort of for Hannah the Jamma. Oh, that'll be interesting.
Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
I mean, I thought the game looked pretty good as it is, but maybe it'll look even better.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Making the animations more smooth and exaggerated like Pep. That'll be interesting to see.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps. But his young friend does not look like a military man to me.
So I've not been talking about the game for a while, but I think it's worth mentioning that the guy who's been chasing us since the beginning of the game, Hendrik, he is now a party member. We're just homies now.
I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the Luminary?
You know, we helped him overcome some of his trauma with this homie Jasper, and now he's like, yo, are you the Luminary? No.
Do not try to hide it. The strength of your soul radiates from every chakra.
Comulars.
You divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete.
Thoughts on the art you sent? I liked it.
Welcome to Angrila, honored Luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple.
It's kind of a cool art style. Are you gonna use that for anything, or is it just for funsies?
strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain.
More than meets... how has it already been 3 hours? What the heck?
Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Man, these Dragon Quest sessions have been kind of flying by. Like, it feels like I don't get that much done, and then I look over, it's like, what do you mean it's already almost time to go? That's just... mysterious energy emanates from the ceiling. It feels familiar to the energy given off by Yggdrasil's roots, but nothing happens when you touch it. Weird. Soundtrack cover for Hannah's Adventure. Side thing right now. Oh, that'll be cool. That's a good album art. That's a good album art, I think. I've done you a great discourtesy, Luminary. I should have welcomed you with open arms, not bared fists. I pray you can forgive me. His Holiness awaits you in the high hall at the bottom of the temple. Please proceed inside. My use for Hammer the Jammer soundtrack cover. I mean, I guess it could work for either way, right? Because either way, they both got Hammer. Kitty. Minus 1,000, I know. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You can't stab me. Wow, we got 40,000 gold coins. I can't wait to gamble that. I can't wait to gamble that all away. At the casino. We can't actually go to the casino anymore, can we? Because we lost all our Zoom locations. That's got to be the worst thing that's happened to us because of the world ending. Is we can't go gamble anymore. I'm angry. I'm the most angry man alive. Don't mess with us. Got Jesus on my necklace. You sent too many dog images yesterday? I think you sent just enough dog images yesterday, actually. But it was kind of like looking at like your old dad's like Facebook blog, right? Where he's like, hey yo, this dog did a flip yesterday. Which honestly is the kind of energy I think I should be bringing at all times. Is, you know, the energy of dad posting pictures of dog. I think if we all had that energy, maybe the world would be a better place, you know? I'm gonna save, and let's keep going. Uncle Proton behaviors yesterday. I don't think Uncle Proton has a dog, but he at least knows a dog in the form of Rush. Actually, I don't even remember if Rush exists in the Mega Man Sprite game universe. If he does, he's probably some horrible mutants. Uncle Proton is a dog. He's a DAWG. Da-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. As you found a mini metal, dude. Dude. He's a dog in the hood. Yo, yo, yippee, yo, yippee, yay, yo, yo, yippee, yo, yippee, yay. Wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay. That's the dog theme, I guess. That's the song that played in the trailer for the live action 101 Dalmatians movie that came out 1,000 years ago. Just found out that 2024 is 24% complete. Oh man, I wonder what ending we're gonna get this time. I feel like we've had bad endings for the past few years. I don't know. Last year wasn't that bad actually, but who knows? I guess we'll see what our completion rate is by the end of this year. How well we're doing. Oh my god, that guy on the right is me.
Again to Anguilla, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I have that exact face at all times as the guy on the right.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
It's him. We got 100% all year so far. Yeah, I guess we could be doing worse.
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Does that mean that leap years are like are sequence breaking? Like, do we get 101% in those years? Somehow?
Waiting for him. What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Leap year, please.
Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
You made the new hand and the Jammer look like a PS1 game and made the game pixely? Oh, interesting.
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction.
Oh, speaking of pixely, check this out.
Did you know?
I finally downloaded that video and added it to my repertoire.
The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang.
I also love that video. I showed that to the Scoot earlier for the first time, and her response was, "What?" A fitting response, I think. Anyway, the guy on the right there, I have that face on me at all times. Did you know?
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
I had to be careful I kick my legs because I think a screw fell off of my desk and everything could come tumbling down if I'm not careful.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
It's not a screw. It's like a little twisty thing. I'm very familiar with tools. Combling. It could all call combling. It's my honor to serve as chief instructor of this temple. If Dundrasil has fallen, I would like to have trained you as a child, according to the instruction of Grandmaster Pang. No doubt you are eager to undertake the training that is your birthright. But first, pray, speak with His Holiness. He awaits you by the entrance to the field of discipline, which stands behind the temple. Did you know that I'm sorry, it's just something about that video is hilarious. I say something about it like that wasn't intentional, but you know. It's a really cool looking place. No treasure. Have you ever seen the actual Mark's Pizzeria commercial? Because it feels wrong. Because you always expect, did you know, conk conk, but it doesn't do that. It just goes, did you know that our pizza is delicious? I wonder if Mark's Pizzeria is still around, and if they know about that. Could you imagine if the people behind Mark's Pizzeria actually did know? Whoa, I should go to sleep. Not in real life, but in the game. Because if they knew about Mark's Pizzeria, do you think they would make like an actual official version of that meme as a commercial? Like you'd be watching like Adult Swim in the middle of the night, and you just hear, did you know that conk conk? Like I feel like that's some Adult Swim core, right? Uncle Proto wouldn't make those pizzas delicious. I would make those pizzas just the most delicious to any people with decent taste. I don't know if you can hear me smacking my lips, but I'm smacking. Oh, there's actually nowhere to sleep. Wait, yes there is. Why am I lying? You know those pizzas would be delicious because they would be made out of fungi and fruit on pizza. Why don't you just tell me that you're addicted to fruits? I don't know. I think you know, pizza plus fruit. That sounds like a pretty good combination to me. And damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for ruining my pizza. But not on pizza. I don't know. Listen, all right. Say what you will about pineapple on pizza, but them Swedish folks over there, they put bananas on their pizza, and I love bananas, but I would much rather eat a pineapple on my pizza any day than a banana. Like that's to me seems criminal. And yet I'd probably still try it out of curiosity.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students
Maybe they know something we don't.
strive for enlightenment.
You would try it and die. I wouldn't die. I don't know, maybe.
Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization.
Didn't I see Vinny eat that Swedish food? Yeah, didn't he eat like ammonia or something? Like it was just like a hunk of salt, and it made him almost die.
But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the...
Ah, crap! I'm sorry. I accidentally set down my controller.
An inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Thank you, Krillin. Lead the way. Man, I'm always bothered by games that do that, where the game says that press the A button to move on with the cutscene, but then like I accidentally pressed the trigger. It's like, oh, I guess you pressed A anyway. Oh.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the age of heroes.
Back to the NES days.
Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
Okay, what do you do?
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick.
It's a yaoi paddle.
During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honorable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
Lord Robert would never sit the same way ever again.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive, I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in Proto's honor. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training, and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. And then morning comes.
Awake at last, It is high time we were on our way.
You're finally awake. And then they all died. The end.
Perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
And then they all died.
Once there was a luminary. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Ah, Luminary, I trust you slept well last night. His Holiness awaits you outside. It seems he is keen to wish you luck on the next stage of your journey. It said he intended to speak with you alone, but I heard Ray's voices coming from the other side of the door. What could be happening out there, I wonder? To the next day and to the next stage.
SpongeBob, did you know that cunt?
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
They got all kinds of messed up.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
No.
Come now, do not be so churlish. The High Lama needs our help. It would not do to let him down.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
I like every time I said no to Hendrik, he's like, shut up. And then that's the end of it.
We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Gonna go. Hope I get the blue Kringle crystals. Well, we already found all the Kringle crystals a couple of parts ago. And then we lost them all again because everything went poorly. But maybe I'll find one in real life. See ya, Benzano. Have a good rest of your nights. I'm gonna... Should I keep going? Oh, you have a quest. What do you want? Krokeldorf took them all. Gosh, goddamn Krokeldorf. Monk wants you to show that you truly understand one of the core principles of the teaching Angela by defeating a monster with a particular pet power. Okay. Boreal serpents. Blaze of glory before felling the fiend. Oh, we actually almost did that on accident earlier. I guess, yeah, I guess hopefully I remember that. Yeah, I think I actually will save this for next time. It is getting kind of late. More good progress on Dragon Quest. And on Wednesday, we're going to climb the mountain and see what the heck happened to the hermit that was up there. Alrighty, that's going to be the end of that. Thank you to the Benzano, the Scoots, the Mario fan, the Green Squid, all of you crazy folks out there who still decide to come back to these streams for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but I still appreciate it. And yeah, Wednesday we're going to pick it back up once again. I know it seems like you know, maybe a little bit overwhelmed with all the Dragon Quest we've been playing recently, and yeah, it's been quite a bit of it, but you know, we're at least, I think we're at least nearing the end of the main adventure pretty soon. Well, not pretty soon, but you know, we're closer to it than we were, if that makes sense. And I'll probably take a small break once we reach the end of the quote unquote main story. Just like a small one, just like probably a week off. Well, a week off of Dragon Quest anyway. You know what I mean. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.
Did you know